Welcome back. Now, this isn't something I normally do, but over the weekend, I've become very annoyed with something that's been happening in our country. The bravery of one of the funniest and loveliest men is being mocked and disparaged by people who think it's funny to attack someone's lifestyle, to attack someone's personal information, taking something so heart-wrenchingly difficult and twisting it into something of amusement for people. As most people from the UK will know, on Friday, Philip Schofield officially announced that he was gay. The country, and myself included, was so proud of him for being brave enough to announce that on live TV in front of millions and millions of people. And whilst watching the interview, Holly questioning Philip, I just burst into tears. They were tears of happiness and sadness at how he had to hide this for so many years because he just felt so numbed by how much hurt it would cause to those around him. Yet he did the bravest thing someone could do, to tell his wife and kids that he was gay, but people are now using this to make fun of him and mocking him for being himself. Now, I may get a lot of shit for voicing my opinion here, but I couldn't care less because it needs to be said. And, before I get to my opinion, I'm not by any means saying my opinion is the only right one. Many people may agree with some things I say, and some others may not. It's fine. And quite clearly, I could lose friends because of this. But if I am being truly honest, I couldn't care less. Because I'm standing up for something that I believe in. And if my friends don't see that, I don't care. Because it needs to be said. And I'm not aiming it specifically at certain people. I'm not. If you feel like that, then maybe there's something you've done wrong. But I know what it's like to be made fun of. I know what it's like to be victimized for being gay. Seriously, it is one of the biggest and most hurtful experiences anyone can ever go through. Not being able to be myself was the one thing that killed me every single day of those years I was closeted. But now I'm out, I see the world in a completely new light. A horrible and disgusting world that belittles people like me and the LGBTQ for being different. The fact that Phil has hidden this away for years and years and has to see the world being homophobic, no wonder it took so long for him to come to terms with it. People like you who are watching this, you are different from me. In many ways, yet Phil is also different to us. Everyone is unique and he's being completely and utterly mocked. The memes, the jokes, all of it. People do not realise what seeing those can do to people. It just gets me so, really annoyed. And, the constant homophobia, it's fucking wrong. And if, by any chance, you are one of the people who's been sharing the memes and jokes, just think to yourself one thing, right? Okay? If someone who is closeted, going through a depressive state in their life sees it, that one little thing could be the one thing that tips them over the edge, causing anxiety attacks, anxiety attacks, self-harm, suicide even, okay? The impact one joke can make on not just one life, Many lives can be affected by one thing that someone says. Okay, and I'm going to give you an example. A few years ago, a young lad called Jamal Miles, I believe he was 9 years old. He just started like Y4. He was in America, so like 4th grade, and he went to school and he was gay. And you know, he told his mum, and his mum was like, "I'm still gonna love you no matter what. It's all gonna be fine." And he goes to school, and his so-called friends start making fun of him. They laugh at him, call him names, even tell him to go and kill himself. A 9-year-old boy has to deal with that. This was 2 years ago. Yet still a 9-year-old kid who has barely lived has to deal with that. 3 days after school had started, he hung himself. He actually killed himself because of the pettiness of some people. A 9-year-old, someone who has barely lived, kills themselves because people are uneducated and think it's funny to pick on the queer kid, the odd one out of the group. Think about how his family feel. Their son is gone because people don't see that what one stupid little action can lead to. Now, my full condolences go with the family and mean no disrespect to them in any way by sharing that story. I'd just like to point that out. But you know, homophobia is not the only thing. Racism. If someone wants to make a racist joke, the likelihood of someone laughing at it is slim because it's something frowned upon within our society. People say things about women's rights. They get attacked for it. People be racist. They get stabbed. People be homophobic and all of a sudden it's hilarious. And those people do not get shut down. They do not get told off. And now, obviously, I'm not saying go and kill people who are homophobic, because that's wrong. Killing in general is wrong. But why should homophobes get away with saying whatever they want? It needs to stop. Now, the purpose of this video is to spread the fact that as it's 2020, people in this world that are still making homophobic jokes, you may not think they're homophobic, but they are. Anything that is a slur or is discriminating gay people, it's homophobia. Calling someone a faggot is discrimination. It's homophobic. Calling someone queer or, you know, just even saying that someone is gay out loud if they're not outed is homophobia. And people don't understand that. So the one thing that I want is I want you to join me. And I want this message to be spread. To spread the fact that making fun of gay people, the LGBTQ plus, needs to stop. The bullying and victimizing needs to stop. The jokes about Phil, they need to stop. Bigger picture, they aren't funny. It's blatant homophobia. And how can we live our lives correctly if all that is happening is we are being shut down? Told that we aren't allowed to be who we are. So, what do I say to all the homophobes and people who disagree with our way of lives? Fuck you. I am who I am. We are who we are, and no petty little homophobe is going to change that. We are gay, trans, bi, lesbian, pan. We are all equal. And we do not bow down to your disgusting little world of selfishness and dishonour, because everyone, not just the LGBTQ+, everyone who's out there that is being bullied and harassed, just know this one thing. Please, this one thing, anyone who's being bullied, harassed, anything like that, listen to this one message. you are not alone. And you never, ever will be. My message to you is to never lower yourself to their level. Never let yourself be dragged to their level. Because you may not know it yet, but you are fucking stronger than them. Your heart is purer than them. So never be ashamed of who you are and who you want to be. Now that's all I want to say. And people can agree with this, they can disagree with this, I don't care. But this is how I feel about the whole situation of not just the Phil thing. It's not just about the whole Phil thing. I'm using that as an example. But discrimination needs to stop. I know people that are scared in our day and age to say that they're gay, to say that they're bi, to say that they're trans, to say that they're pan. People are scared because thick little people are making stupid comments, one-off comments, that scare them. It's wrong. If throughout year 7, 8, 9 and 10, I was subjected to it a lot. Everyone commenting every single day. Friends, people who I'd never even spoken to, random people just messaging me. Everyone will drag me down to their level. But I've learned now, more than ever, to not get dragged down to that level. Not to be them, to be myself and be me. And people out there that are struggling with finding themselves, that are struggling to be themselves, just know you can be you. Do not let the actions or words of one person stop you from being the amazing human being that you are, because you are perfect no matter what gender, what race, what sexuality. You're human. And we are all equal, and we all deserve the same things no matter what. Now, I did not expect to make this video. I don't care who wants to comment on this video. I don't care who wants to challenge this video. Challenge it. Do whatever you want. But the one thing that I want to come from this video is people understand why I'm upset by these jokes, why I'm upset about the fact that, people may not know that it's being homophobic to laugh at someone making a gay joke. If it's a gay person making a gay joke, it's different. Okay? But if it's someone out there, who is a blatant homophobe posting something on social media and you're laughing at it, it may not make you worse than them, but it just shows the sheer... I can't even think of the word. It's just wrong. In my opinion, it is wrong. And this video is 15 minutes of me having a rant, and I couldn't care less, and it's not going to be edited. It's not going to be anything like that. This is just going to be clear, raw footage. This video could easily have been a Full Tea with Tom 1 hour special at this rate, because I literally do not give a damn. I don't give a damn about what other people are going to say to this. I don't care what my friends are going to say to this. All I care about is the people that are going to support what I just said, are going to spread the word of what I've just said, and are going to join me with what I've just said, because I know a hell of a lot of people that are going to stand by my side with this. We need to spread it. We need homophobia to stop. We need racism to stop. We need sexism. We need everything that goes against someone to stop. And the only way we're going to do that is if people just stop making jokes, stop belittling people, stop mocking, stop disparaging people, and actually realise that your actions are doing a lot more damage than you think. I guess that's just my rant over. really didn't want to make this video, but the amount of shit that I've got over the weekend for voicing my opinion on it is unreal. And someone who I know as well voicing their opinion on it has got into many arguments with people. I'm going to put some little things up here just to show other people's views. Because I know what I'm saying. I'm not a specialist, but I know what it's like to be victimized. Other people know what it's like to be victimized, and it's not fun. I don't even want to say thank you for watching, because I just don't care.